Hi, welcome back to Wine Mastery. We are going to taste a wine from France. We don't do that many from France, do we?
No, not really.
And it is from the famous region of Cotes Du Rhone, and we're going to taste it now. Okay, so the wine that we're going to taste is the Reserve de Bonpas. Do you think?
Yeah, I'm suitably impressed with your pronunciation.
But now you're probably going to say it's completely different. Here's the bottle and the label. And this is the price, £7.25. Oh, now in today's market, that makes me very, 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 very pleased.
It's always been going on about all night, is this wine? Go on.
4 years ago, I would have thought £7.25. You're having a giraffe, aren't you? But actually now it's at the lower end.
It is, yeah, much lower.
Sad to say. Sad to say.
See, for me, it worries me. Does that $7.25 is for a French wine?
Well, I got it for £7.25. Normally it's £8.75.
Okay, but still under a tenner for the French wine.
Yeah, I know. And French, as we know, tend to, because of the marketing that they have, tend to whop up the price. So
Yeah.
I always think, you're always going to get a comparable quality wine for 25 to 30% cheaper from another area.
Yes.
So, if we took the 30% off £8.75, we'd probably be somewhere around about £6.38 or something like that.
He's not got his calculator on him, but it's roughly around there.
Around there. So, I'm probably completely wrong. But anyway, shall we begin?
I doubt you're
it is
completely
Cotes Du
wrong.
Rhone. It is one of my favourite wines, actually,
Okay.
regions of wine. I really love that. Obviously, it's within spitting distance. It borders on Châteauneuf-du-Pape, which everyone screams about.
Yeah.
I always think Châteauneuf-du-Pape's a bit meh, unless you pay lots and lots of money.
Yeah, again, cult following kind of thing, isn't it?
Absolutely, but if this is half as good as I'm hoping it's going to be, then actually probably, it's going to be as good as some of the poor
Yeah.
Châteauneuf-du-Papes.
Well, let's give it a go.
And at a third of the price.
How much, Sean? A third of the price, did you say? Honestly, I suppose somebody has to watch out. Okay, colour-wise.
Colour-wise,
Oh, it looks good.
it does look nice. It's got that sort of. There's no purple rim around the rim there.
No.
No.
It's just kind of ruby colour, but nice and clean.
Yeah, and quite translucent, not very deep.
Yeah, again, which is kind of one of those worrying things for me.
Yeah, sometimes going to be a lot of body to it.
Yeah, and especially when, let's have a go, shall we?
Especially when it's at that price level you're going to say.
Yeah,
for a French
that's
wine.
exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah.
But, we're coming to this blind, let's have a go.
Okay, let's have a look. Have a look. Have a smell on the nose.
It's actually...
Oh, actually, I actually the smell came to me as I was.
Yeah.
So I didn't have to actually go.
Well, I had half a sip before and I thought, oh, it got me, did that.
Yeah. Now that smells quite tannic to me. I know that you can't smell tannins, but it smells to me like it's going to be. I don't know why, but it smells to me like it's going to be tannic.
Yeah, sometimes you can. There's something in there, isn't that little smell?
Yeah.
You think that's what it is. But I'm getting like nice blackcurrant under there, even raspberry. So this is a bit kind of one to the other there. Peppery.
I get the pepper. Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is it smells nice.
It does smell nice. It smells quite sophisticated.
Yeah, nice.
It doesn't sound like it's going to. It doesn't smell like it's going to be a sort of one village pony.
No,
Or one pony village even.
I'm not sure what you mean to be either of those things, but it's also surprisingly for the price.
Yeah.
It smells palatable.
Yeah.
So speaking of which,
I'm jumping because we'll get to that in a minute. But this just speaks to me. It just immediately speaks to me about roast beef. I'm just thinking.
Are you? I can get that already.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Let's get on the
Taste.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Me too. Very much so.
It's got a little bit of class about it.
I mean, give it a minute, see where that's going, but
Yeah. You know, coming back to what I said earlier, I think that this does. I mean, I think I've tasted Chateauneuf de Papes that are not as good as this, or maybe they are as good as this, but
Twice
they're
the
£20 pounds, you know, more. I mean, like 3 times the price.
You know what? Okay, that black kind of current I got on the nose is definitely coming up on the flavour, and then it just peaks right into this light, nice raspberry juiciness. But what's really interesting about this is that kind of like it's got a real more depth than I expected when I was looking at it, thinking, you know, I know what that's going to taste like. The nose threw me a little bit, but now on the palate, and that's got quite a lot going on.
It has got a lot
And
going on.
it's really good on the tannins there.
Yeah. Yeah, when I smelt it, as I said, I thought it was going to smell very tannic. It was going to be tannic, but it's not. It's very, very well balanced.
Soft and juicy. Man, you know, that's quite impressive, that.
It's very impressive. I mean, I think that, you know, the story behind this wine is that it's a place called Bonpas, which I understand is a pass, was a fortified convent or monastery that was at the sort of the road that led between Avignon, where the Pope was at one time in history.
Oh,
That's where Chateauneuf de Pape comes from.
Oh, I
the
didn't
Pape
know.
being the Pope, the chateau of the Pope. So this was the up on the hill, and there was a fortified, and it protected the pass where you could go from Avignon to Rome. So there's a lot of history, a lot of centuries of history behind this. And you have to say, you know, the French really do know what they're doing in terms of blending, don't they?
You can again.
But just they do it for such
They do,
expensive
but
price.
again, that's usually that's the thing. It's not very often I would recommend a French wine, but if I had that in my shop, I'd be recommending that quite a lot.
Yeah.
For that price, I just was not. I mean, I'm trying to think now. You know, is it the price? Is it my preconceived idea that it's not going to be good, which has made me think it's actually quite good? I'm trying to put that piece that together now. Is it me? Is it my taste buds? But that is undeniably a nice bit of wine. At a very good price.
I'm getting black currants out there as well. I'm not sure black currants or blackberries, but
Right, I
fruit.
get the black currant, but it really softens on.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah. And as you said earlier, it's when it's. I don't keep wanting to go back to it. I just want to sort of let it sit in my mouth for a while and enjoy it and see it develop. It does.
Yeah, I'm always eager to get a little bit more, but that, just wait and see, right, what's going to happen? Is it going to trip itself up here? But it's like, nah, it keeps coming through nicely.
Yeah.
It's saying, have a bit more of this. And there, none of those tannins, just gently take those away while you enjoy this beautiful wine. And, yeah. Must admit, I'm impressed by that.
I'm very impressed by that, especially for the price.
That's
Even at the full price of £8.75, that's still very impressive.
under a tenner for that from France.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, well, let's move on to pairing. Do you want me to go first, or do you know what you've...
I've been already thinking about this as we're going, and it's the Pont l'Evêque for me. The washed rind cheese, yeah, it's in your face, it's quite smelly, it's also in your face with the flavour. But those two, I think, would just be perfect.
Absolutely. Well, I'm going to go, as I said, you know, my number immediately immediately I went to roast beef, so a roast dinner. I think you could go for lamb with this as well. I mean, any red meat. I don't know where I'd go for steak. I think I'd rather, you know, sort of any beef joint I would go for, but yeah, just for me it just reeks roast beef.
Yeah, I get you.
No, I did. I did. Do you remember in the previous one I was saying about roast beef, and I wasn't sure if in the States that meant anything because they have broiled beef, and I wasn't sure if and so Matt Holsley, wrote back to us and said actually they do have roast beef in the USA.
Okay.
And so everyone there will know what roast beef is. So
Well, there we go.
There we go. So thank you, Matt.
Try it with this wine.
Yeah, try it with this wine. If you can get it in the States. I'm sure you will, because the French market a lot of wine to the States. Okay, great stuff. Fantastic. Guys, if you get a chance to try this, then please comment below, let us know what you think about it. If you want us to try any other wines, or you've got a favourite wine you want to hear what we think of, if we can get hold of it, we will try it and give it a review.
We've just got to give it a score.
Have we really?
We've got to give it. We've got carried away, which is going to speak volumes.
It does, actually, yeah.
Doesn't it? Yeah. And I'm
You're right. We need to score. Thank you very much.
No.
So I'll leave you first.
All right.
As always.
unprecedented territory. This, 'cause
Yeah.
when it comes to French wines, I've obviously never been a massive fan. I actually really I'm enjoying that wine. If somebody told me it was twice the price of that, I'd be equally as enthusiastic. But because of the price it is, and because it's French, I'm gonna go and go for.
And I'm going to go 92.
91.
Okay.
92. That is impressive. It's an impressive wine. You know that. I mean, even with basically the bottle, the presentation on that. If you were to give that as a present to somebody, it looks good, it tastes good, and it's cost you out. So I'd be very happy.
Yeah, my sort of friends.
Well, thank you. How much? You got out cheaper.
So as I was saying before, John corrected me and we needed a score. If you get a chance, then please subscribe, like this video, and we look forward to seeing you in the next one when hopefully we'll find as equally a nice wine.
Fingers crossed, that's what we're here for.
Chin chin.
Chin chin.